What's going on? So a few people have asked how much this trip thing we're doing right now actually cost. It's a fair question. Or so I started tracking it, and I'll share it as we go. We left North Carolina on June 28th. Right now we're in Maine, staying at 1,000 Trails campground. We'll be using those all the way through August 9th, with one exception, and I'll explain that down the road when we get there. But there's a reason why we're going to step outside the 1,000 Trails network for that one. I got the Journey membership with 1,000 Trails, and I'll explain that the best I can because it's still a bit muddy to me even. But basically, as I understand it, with the Journey membership, you can go from park to park within the 1,000 Trails network. You can stay up to 21 days at each one. We're obviously not going to do that. We're only going to be there for 7 or 8 days at each one. We're not trying to live in one spot for 3 weeks. We're trying to see stuff, you know. But you can go from 1,000 Trails park directly to another one on the same day. Leave one, check into the next, no issue. But you can't go from an Encore park to another Encore park. There seems to be 3 tiers of parks within the 1,000 Trails network. There's the 1,000 Trails parks, that's the main ones, and there's a ton of those. And then there's the Encore parks, and then there's destination parks, which the destination parks you actually have to pay for, but they might be discounted. I'm not really sure. The membership itself is $550 a year plus $161 a month. If you break that down, it comes out to about $7 a day. That covers your site, water, sewer, electric. There's pools, playgrounds, coin laundry on site. So far, everything's been great, and honestly, it's just a great deal. I was spending more than $7 a day just on gas running the generator back when we were boondocking a couple weeks ago. So the drive up here was 1,080 miles. It took us 2.5 days. Gas was $3.76. We averaged about 8.5 miles to the gallon, and we spent $135.74 on food and $44.12 on snacks and drinks. Liz did a couple chores and got about $20 worth of stuff on Toca Boca. Plus, while we were at the pier today, she got a $20 glittery bit thing for her hair that was like braided into it. Pretty cool. Before we left, we stocked the cooler with drinks for the drive. That was $32.64. We also started the trip with a truck wash, which was $11. I paid $20 for beach parking today. Unfortunately, got hit with a $7.50 ATM fee because the parking area didn't accept cards. Before we left out, I had to buy a pair of non-polarized sunglasses for $6 because the tablet I installed in the truck didn't play nice with the polarized lenses of my current sunglasses. I got billed for the 161 for 1,000 Trails while we were headed up here. I picked up a selfie stick and an SD card for $26.85 this morning at Walmart. So total cost so far is $856. Not terrible, especially for what's basically 3-4 days of travel and what will be 7 days of being here. We've already had our nice dinner out. We'll probably do one more of those before we leave this spot, which will be another $50 or $60. Other than that, it's pretty minimal stuff. I've got to grab some groceries tomorrow. We're going to do some laundry. I think we'll probably go through maybe $150 by the time we're out of here. So that puts me just over $1,000. But we'll see how close that estimate is in a week's time. But that's what it's cost us so far. Obviously, I'm only 3 days into tracking this, so we'll see. Some of these charges, like the 161, even though it's on this 3-day cycle, it lasts a full month. So if you have any questions, hit me up. See you guys.